My retirement doesn't mean you job now is to stand by our new manager.
Hello there viewers, welcome back to another episode of the Manchester United Save. Yeah, welcome back. So I thought before we get into today's games, we're going to play Chelsea and Newcastle United. Two sort of classic Premier League games, I think. Newcastle Manchester United always seems to me to be one of these classic Premier League games. And they're in an indifferent season. Chelsea are battling out for top four. But before we get there, let's have a little look at the best stats, the best player stats on the opening page. We won't go through everything. We can see there, Morata, 17 goals, is leading the way from Kevin Volland and Raheem Sterling with 14 from Manchester City. We'll talk about Manchester City very soon. Douglas Costa up there in the average ratings, 7.58, having a very good season, and 10 assists for that man too. David De Gea with the most clean sheets in the league. So things are looking good. We are 5 points clear at the top of the table. We've lost 4 games, which is the joint least amount with Manchester City. And again, speaking of them, the Champions League. Next episode, we'll play Manchester City in the Champions League quarter-finals. We play City, Villa, City, Tottenham, City. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting little time for me, but we'll bring you the double header Manchester City in the Champions League. But today, Chelsea versus Newcastle, and let's show you today's team. So this is the team we are putting out today. It's not a bad side at all, although Morata has picked up an injury. Shock horror. Only out for 5 or so days though, so we will be back for those important Champions League matches. Which means Martial gets a chance to play up front for us. Douglas Costa one side, Januzaj on the other. Pogba and Pastore, Javi Martinez anchoring the midfield with Shaw, De Vrij, I think that's how you say it, or De Vrij, Sky, Benatia and Darmian at the back with David De Gea in goal. So let's see how we get on. I will remember to make substitutions. That was a comment left by a lot of people. Make subs. Make subs. Okay, I will do this today, which means Danny Graham and Moussa Dembele will be on the bench. You wanted subs. I'll give you subs. But I think it was in response to the injury crisis from last episode. If you've not seen last episode, catch up quickly. Okay then, I've said we owe Chelsea. Oh, why do we owe Chelsea, Ben? That seems a strange thing to say. Hold on. Since we last met in the Champions League, we beat West Ham 3-2, a couple of blinding goals in that one actually, and then Chelsea beat us 1-0 in the FA Cup. So the FA Cup dream, gone. Bang, woo, disappeared. Like magic. So yeah, we go into today's game with renewed hope and expectation. The Premier League is what matters to us most, so I feel like we'll have a good game. Januzaj recently back from injury, so fitness is a concern, but he's our best option, so he's playing. Okay then, here we are then, Manchester United versus Chelsea. Chelsea in 4th, Manchester United in 1st, and hopefully we have ourselves a good game. Good game, good game. That's what Bruce Forsyth would say. If you know who that is, then you're of a certain age. Or English. He's pretty well known. Bruce Forsyth, yeah. Didn't think he'd be getting this much coverage in today's episode, I've got to be honest. Okay, first chance of the game. Martial on this right-hand side has plenty of men in the middle. 3 to aim for. Plays it back to Luke Shaw, actually, who's not known for his shots from that distance. Lovely switch ball back to Martial. Oh, and Gulam, I think that's how you'd say his name, makes the foul. Martial now with a chance to put Manchester United in the lead. And Martial next season is going to play a key part. If we do another season, I'm still undecided. Martial steps... Sorry, what was that? There is a stunned silence in the room which I'm sitting. The ground can't believe it. I just don't know. Anyway, free kick to Chelsea. Darmian heads clear back to Eden Hazard. If we can get some sort of counter-attack going, that would be great. Manolas, a player we tried to sign once before at the back for Chelsea. Plays it forward to Van der Veer. Pogba gets beaten to it. And Oscar on this right-hand side. Ball played through. Cuadrado, close range, and he's popped it home. And I can't help but feel that it should be 1-1. But Juan Cuadrado with the goal, which was a little dent in our title aspirations, but not a major concern at this point. But yeah, I'm a little bit shocked at what we've just been witnessing. You can see here the ball played through. Oscar slides through Cuadrado, who gets ahead of his man. He's on a yellow card as well, so we should have just tried to rile him. We should have shouted at him. We should have shouted, "Oi, your boots are untied." I mean, that's not that great. That's not going to work, is it? That's not aggressive enough. Oi, your boots are untied. You hear that on many nights out. Oi, mate, your slippers have come undone. What? Okay, then. So we are at half time. It's 1-0 to the Chelsea. I'm going to say show me something else in the second half, and we're actually going to make a tactical alteration. I'm not going to bring Danny Graham on. What I'm going to do, though, is play James Wilson up alongside Martial. We're going to play Martial as a complete forward support, and then Wilson as a poacher, with Douglas Costa just in behind as a advanced playmaker. Not a suited role to him, but we might make a change and push Pastore forward. In fact, no, Douglas Costa's had a great season so far. We'll keep them both out there. But changes are imminent, unlike my pronunciation of that word, which is stalled. Thank you for all the support recently. I'm saying sort of this mid-game, but there's been a lot of support recently, lots of comments, lots of likes, and today we're going to play a little challenge. The best comment wins. What do they win, Ben? Don't worry about the prize. Before we get there, though, Luke Shaw blasts forward to Douglas Costa, plays it back to Luke Shaw, who loses it to Cuadrado, and I'm nervous because yellow cards are all over the place. Luke Shaw gathers it back, plays it back to Paul Pogba, who can strike from that distance, decides not to, though. Pastore, also capable from that distance. Damian takes it into the box. Damian, John Terry, Damian. What is going on there? I just said Damian. I just kept saying, I don't think Damian was involved after the first shot, but I just kept saying Damian. I can't believe that's not going in the goal. It's just rolled along the line. So yeah, competition. The best comment wins. It can't be referenced in any way to me or Football Manager. It just has to confuse. Benashia! Yes, there we go. I just wanted to confuse people that may come in the future. They'll read the comments, because some people do read the comments before they watch the video. So just I want maybe a fact that's not true. I'll read some of the best ones out tomorrow. Just facts. I love facts. Benashia scored a header. We should probably say well done. Right, 20 minutes to go, and the comment section is alive with substitution calls. Costa is going to come off. Pastore is going to move forward. I'm going to drop Moussa Dembele back a little bit. We could bring Morgan Schneidlin on. I think we will do. Javi Martinez, if he gets booked, that's a problem. So we're going to make a triple change. Did we make a triple change? I feel like we actually only made 2. Yeah, we did. Oh well. Okay, there's a chance. Oh, Wayne BOONEY is on because he's at Old Trafford. BOONEY. Hazard, David De Gea. Oh, my good grief. David De Gea does very well. Eden Hazard, with the help of Wayne BOONEY, did very, very well there. Just as you make all 3 substitutions, they pull this out, do they? Do they? I mean, what are we supposed to do now? I think this is the only option. Pastore out on the right. Then we just play this. Damian as a fake defensive midfielder. Oh, God. 10 minutes to go. Injuries are plenty. Ramirez, we're down to 10 now, despite the fact we've had nobody sent off, which seems unfair. Ramirez now. Luke Shaw. When I said it seemed unfair, no. Do you know what I set up today? I thought Newcastle, Chelsea. It's not great. It's not great. We haven't got any players. Look at it. Okay, just play on. Oh no. Eden Hazard, ball in, headed. I think it's more laughter than crying. Right. Admittedly, sometimes I make errors with Football Manager. Today, this is not my fault. This is literally not my... Hold on. I might be responsible. Paul Pogba, he's got to score. Benashia, come on. If we rescue a draw from this, Schneidlin. Oh my God, look at that formation. To say we look exposed at the back is an understatement. Holy, oh crikey. Win it. There we go. Pogba. And again, right, the charge. Come on, ball over. Manolas heads it, which is not good. Okay, right, you could say, play fullbacks. One's in... Oh, I did make a triple change. Hazard, down the line, pull back. You horrible little man. Do you know what I genuinely thought today's episode is going to be far calmer than the recent ones. There it is then. Hazard into Rooney. Smashes it home. Does he celebrate? Oh, I don't know. Is he celebrating? He seems to be going, don't do it. Don't do it. Or he was doing the sort of reverse of that, which I think is more insulting. I'm just pleased we've got as many men out there as we do. I think 9 is almost... We've been attacking. I think that's been an issue. All right, yeah, we probably shouldn't have been attacking. In retrospect, defensive would have been more appropriate. Oh, God, they come forward again. Oscar, good tackle. I mean, oh, dear. Dembele overhead kicks it, we'll only assume. And then we clear it. It's just not ideal, is it? It's just not ideal. There it is then. Manchester United 1, Chelsea 3. And even when things are looking all right, shit hits the fan. Okay, second game of the day. Damian, by the way, 6 weeks. So that's just... He's going to miss every single game that is of importance now, so that's brilliant. Phil Jones, though, comes in and fills in at right back. Oh, God. Rojo at left back because Luke Shaw's got a ban now. Jimenez and Malacia are going to play at the back. Stefan, not impressing me so far. Got to be completely honest about it. Sven Bender is going to sit just in front in the ball-winning midfield role. Pastore and Pogba keep their midfield slots. Actually, no. Pastore out for a little bit. Schneidlin in. And switch those two round. I think that works better. Costa on the right, Januzaj on the left, and Martial got another chance to prove himself through the middle. Everyone in this team that's outfield has got a 7-point-something rating this season. Not in the last 5 games, though, but ignore that. There's a few fitness... Oh, this is so defensive. Okay, the team talk's gone well. I'm happy. You're happy. Let's win. Again, just event-free. That's all we need. Event-free. 1-0 win. I'll take it. Right, first attack of the game, actually. Never mind. I was going to get really, into that moment there, and then it just destroyed me. Top of the league, and I've never been more stressed as a manager on Football Manager. I open the save up every day. I'm like, right, video, open up the save. Let's have a calm, relax, oh my God, anger. That's every single day. You should see the bits I cut out. I mean, they're not, I couldn't put them on the internet. Newcastle, Cabella, chance, Benassi heads it clear. Back to Cabella. Cisse, I genuinely thought he'd retired about 4 years ago. So Arsenal have leapfrogged us. I mean, how are we top of the league? I don't want to watch the replay. It's just a baffling time for everyone involved with this save. I feel like you're involved. I feel like in a small way, you are now completely immersed in the shitstorm that is the Manchester United save. Paul Pogba, out to Phil Jones. I mean, that's not going to end well. Douglas Costa, blocked, and a chance. But come on, corner kick, let's score from it. Douglas Costa, put your best delivery in. There it is. Jimenez, front post. Oh, and it's cleared. But I feel like we're mounting some pressure. Newcastle corner kick. I mean, as we mounted some pressure, they came back at us. Jimenez, find the ball down the line. Go on, there we go. Douglas Costa now. Roam with it. Run with it. Do your worst. There we are. Bender, do your best. Bender out to Januzaj. Can he break through this line? Janmat with the interception. And now Szczesny. He's in goal for Newcastle. Turn up. Oh no, Cisse back on it. We've got so many men around him and he still finds a pass out. Cabella about 20 yards out. Moves his way into the box. Don't go a penalty. He's put it out for nearly a throw-in. That's questionable. And we're losing to this. Oh no. No! Douglas Costa clears. I don't commentate anymore. Just noises. That's the best way. At half-time, I've got a very difficult situation. Paul Pogba is struggling for fitness more than anybody else on that pitch. But he's having a good game. That's the thing. He's having a 7.4. So do we leave out Paul Pogba? Do we just leave him out there to do his worst? Or do we risk an injury for him? Stefan's going to come on for Benassi because he's struggling. And he's doing pretty well. It's just not Zlatan. This is the moment where Zlatan Ibrahimovic makes everything okay. Could have turned to Danny Graham. Thought, no, let's take this seriously. I mean, let's try and win. Why does every highlight begin with a Newcastle free kick? What's all that about? Zlatan, oh my words, the ball forward with Marcus Rojo. Zlatan is in so much space, but he can't run. Oh, he's put it back to Douglas Costa in what is one of the most bizarre cutback balls I've ever seen in my entire life. Douglas Costa to the byline. Can he cut it back? He shoots on goal and he misses. Schneidlin, the move is not over, although our passing is questionable. The move is over. If we somehow manage to choke this season, I'm going to be very upset. Januzaj, ball in. Oh, dear. Oh, well, we've got enough men back now, so the problems should cease to exist. Oh, my God. Can you imagine? Yes, you can, frankly. Right, we're going to try and counter-attack for a little while, 20 minutes or so, just trying to hit them on the counter. They've got quite a long spell of possession every time they have the ball, so I feel like if we get it off, and we've had more possession, but every time they hold it in our attacking area, they seem to do quite well with it. Wijnaldum knocks it back. Oh, God, please tackle him. We've kind of done so. Janmat now. Oh, Marcus Rojo didn't get there, and Cisse, and he's fouled him. Oh, for God's sake. It all started. Now, show the Martial penalty from earlier. This is what was the catalyst. Watch Cisse have a penalty. Martial steps. Cisse steps up. Just 2-0 against Newcastle. Of all the teams. Cisse, there he is, looking casual. De Gea doesn't get there. The comment section. I said leave comments Not relating to this, I just know the backlash is going to be there. Douglas Costa, ball in, Pogba, back post, and there we are. That's why you leave him on the pitch. For moments like that, the comeback could happen right now. It's Newcastle United 2, Manchester United 1. Douglas Costa whips the ball in. Paul Pogba rises highest, unmarked, and heads home. It's not over, folks. It's never over. And there we have it then. Newcastle United 2, Manchester United 1. Not a single highlight since I said it's never over. So that's tip-top body news. Aggressively. You were not good enough. Thank you. So there we are then. We're now second in the league. Not going that well. We've got a double header against City next episode. If you've enjoyed today's episode, I feel like if you are enjoying these episodes, that you just enjoy watching me suffer, because I am suffering, and I don't need the sort of stress this early into Football Manager. It usually happens in about sort of the January time. But oh well, I guess this is showbiz. Anyway, we love with care from me, Dr. Benji. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again. We love with care from me, Dr. Benji. I'll see you again. Goodbye. I bet you're going to sarcastically put some really upbeat, lively music at the end, aren't you? Oh, you're playing it now? Thank you.